Skepta was the artist who made Afrobeats. Global. How? You may ask. Now, watch what I'm about to do very carefully.
They know my story. For more dogs to do, I be hustling to run.
Now what you heard right there is one of the most famous pieces of music ever produced in Nigeria, transcending boundaries. But this particular song was limited to Africa until one phone call.
Hello?
Hey, Wizkid.
Skep, how far now?
Bruv, that Udwelegba record? Martin.
Appreciate, bro. Appreciate.
I forwarded it to Drake. He wants to hop on the remix.
Ha! You don't mean it.
Now this was a particular thing that changed Afrobeats forever. Two powerhouses, US, UK respectively. And all this happened because of one guy, Skepta. The question is, why? Well, it's not just because Wizkid is a bad guy behind the melodies. No. It's because of who Skepta is. So, who is Skepta? You know, when a junior is added to your name, it simply means that you are always going to be in the shadows of the senior, right? Well, this particular case was different. There was this one guy, Joseph Adenuga Jr., who came into the world on the 19th of September 1982, Tottenham, North London. Well, this junior was a pioneer of what became grime. I know you feel something in you, right? The temptation to go wild, rebel. But before all this, there was a Joseph, Skepta, if I may, that didn't speak. Wait, how can a rapper not speak? That was because he was not a rapper. Growing up in the Meridian Walk estate, Skepta was surrounded by the pulse of London's urban culture. But his Nigerian heritage was always a strong influence. His father, a Yoruba man, his mother, an Igbo woman, instilled in him a deep appreciation for his African identity. Something that will later shape his music, his message, his impact on the global stage. You might think as though from his roots you would like to be heard, right? But Skepta's first steps in music weren't behind the microphone, but behind turntables, hidden in the shadows, and I mean literally underground, at a place called the basement. And of course, anything that is hidden would not like the government attention. Skepta was a grime DJ where he produced instrumentals like Pulse Eskimo and DTI. They were propagated through pirate radio stations, of course, like Rinse FM, Hit FM, Deja Vu FM. Now you see, there was something special about that DTI song. Full meaning, Department of Trade and Industry. The government body that frequently shuts down their pirate radio stations. These tracks became underground hits in UK's growing grime scene. But something told him that he was meant for more. How can you know that if you don't speak? He was a DJ for the grime collective Meridian Crew, but something happened, which one might say was a blessing. 2005, Meridian Crew, the grime collective that Skepta was part of, disbanded. So Skepta hopped onto another grime crew called Roll Deep. But it didn't last long. He had plans. The Niger blood runs deep. That same year, Skepta and his brother JME co-founded BBK, Boy Better Know Band. And I tell you, this was the group. Now this group changed everything for grime music. BBK wasn't just about making music, it was about ownership. It was about proving that artists could be self-sufficient, build their own platforms, control their own narratives. BBK eventually became big. And who is leading it? You guessed it. Skepta. He resonated with the streets so much. His confidence, his raw energy, his unfiltered lyricism. Well, there's some other unfiltered stuff that he put out. But that's a story for another day. Well, I guess you can say he was raw in all aspects. As an artist, when the streets accept you, you know for a fact that you have won. And Skepta was winning a lot. Until he was challenged. There's no leader who hasn't fought his way to the top, one way or the other. And Skepta was no exception. Now come here, listen to this. This right here is Jammer. Now he created a platform called Lord of the Mics, where MCs come together and see who is the best. Kind of like 8 Mile, but from UK. The second version came around, and here's Skepta, who you could say has made a name for himself in the grime scene. But there was this other guy from Birmingham who was challenging Skepta. Devilman. No. We are talking about the devil who was born in the fire, always bringing the heat. The DJ came and Devilman was breathing fire, spitting flames that roared through the grime scene. But you see that guy called Skepta? He was the cold wind, the torrential rain, the storm, you could say, that rose and snapped out the blaze, leaving nothing but smoke and silence. This battle not only solidified Skepta's reputation as a skilled lyricist, but also showcased his ability to handle pressure and dominate the grime scene. Skepta was him. But no, there was a little problem. You see, grime was considered a UK thing, specifically an underground basement people thing. So it wasn't gaining mainstream recognition. But you see that guy Skepta? He refused to be boxed in. 2014, he went full throttle, rejecting any major deals. Then he struck gold with 80 pounds. Okay, I know this might sound ironic, but come closer. So his brother JME produced a song called That's Not Me, where he rapped on it. They needed some visuals for the song, and the only one they could afford was an editor who charged them 80 pounds. And guys,
what you mean?
Not bad. But the song was bad. The song was in a good way, like bad. Let me tell you something. This song not only blew up, but it became the anthem for authenticity. The DIY beats, the raw flows. That's not me. Now, if you know Skepta very well, this should ring a bell. Yeah. No? Okay. How about this? Yeah? No? Oh, for goodness!
When it shut down, that's not me and it.
This particular song shut down every freaking state, every crowd it touched. Skepta was becoming global. But there was something deeply ingrained in him that he could never run away from. Never forget who you are. It's a statement that everybody says, but the truth is, we do forget who we are. But who we are never forgets us. Before Skepta was grime, he was Nigerian. So he was attached to Nigeria one way or the other. He had a long list of things he wanted to do for Nigeria. Well, a short opportunity came. Wizkid. Remember the intro? 2015, he and Drake remixed Wizkid's Oju Elegba song, and that song became that song. Wizkid's career, this wasn't just a remix. This was a statement and the beginning of an era for Afrobeats. Grime and hip-hop meeting Afrobeats. London meeting Lagos. UK embracing Africa in a way that hasn't been done before. Wizkid did not stop there. See, come closer. No, I mean, come closer.
Baby, come closer.
Skepta bonding with Nigeria was not because of just music. He loved his heritage and was ready to lift Nigeria up in any way possible. He co-signed emerging talents from there. Notable mentions: DRB Wizkid, Naira Marley, and the most recent, Odumodu Black. You see, Odumodu Black's own was special. Skepta and Odumodu had a lot in common. No, I don't mean rap. But one word: aggression. Their personalities blended very well. I mean, look at their nicknames: Big Smoke, Big Kala. Skepta invited Odumodu to the UK and even gifted him his chain. 2024, Skepta, Odumodu Black, and Idris Elba brought out Jangrover. That song was like grime, Afrobeats, Amapiano, mad tune. He even went ahead to feature on Odumodu's upcoming album, Industry Machine. And when I thought it would end there, Skepta went further. Portable.
I remember.
From the streets of Tottenham to the heart of Lagos, Skepta's journey is a testament to the power of music as a connector of cultures. He took grime to the world, embraced Afrobeats, and in doing so became the bridge between two powerful musical movements. The moment you stop taking risks is the moment you stop living. This is from the man Skepta himself. I entreat every single person to take risks. I've taken several risks on this channel. I've tried several things. You know why? Because the fear of the unknown is fun. It makes your blood boil. It makes you feel alive. You know one risk that you should not take? It's not liking and subscribing to this channel. I mean, don't do that. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. Skepta's story isn't just about grime or Afrobeats. It's about breaking boundaries, rewriting the rules, proving that music has no limits. But you see, Skepta's journey didn't just inspire fans. It inspired a whole new generation of artists who would take things even further. One of them, well, let's just say, against all odds, he was able to change the location of UK rap on the world list. And his name was
Georgia, by the way